Hello everyone, this is the 5th devlog for Mega Man Proto Man Origins. And this time I'll be talking about finishing the mid-boss, adding the new weapon, and making some small changes to the game. Anyways, let's get started. The first thing I did to create this weapon was to add it to the list of weapons, but for now it acted like Bomb Man's weapon. At first I was going to make this weapon allow you to punch enemies, but no one likes melee weapons, so I decided not to do it. Then I thought to make this weapon allow you to dash forward and attack enemies, but I ended up thinking this would probably be too much like Impact Man's weapon from Mega Man 11. So I finally decided to make the weapon those rocks that the boss throw, as you can see here. Since I decided to make the weapon this, it was pretty easy to create because all I had to do was copy and paste. The main thing I actually had to code was to make the shot arch different depending on what buttons you press. Otherwise, the only other thing I had to do was create the weapon get screen. And that's pretty much it for this section. After I created the new weapon, it was time to finish the mid-boss. Since the last devlog, I decided to make the mid-boss a bird. I started out by changing some animations, as you can see here. Then I added this beautiful eagle sound effect. After that, I added this rock throwing attack, and I was pretty much done with all the changes. Now that I was done creating all the new content, it was time to fix some bugs. The first bug I was going to fix was the bug where you were able to moonwalk on these mine carts, as you can see here. Anyway, this bug was actually pretty easy to fix because I found it was just a minor mistake in my code. The next thing I added was the effect that told you what weapon you were switching to when you switched your weapon outside of the menu. Next, I coded the Mega Buster so that only 3 shots could be on the screen like it works in the actual games. Next, I fixed an issue with the plug claw when you grappled onto mine carts. I fixed the issue by making the claw go through them. The next small change I made was to make these blocks that the boss drops on you push you out of the way so you couldn't get stuck under them. After that, I added a small controller thing on the weapon get screen that showed the controller inputs from the video, so people can more easily know how to use the weapon. And that's pretty much it for the changes to the game. But I also made some sketches for the next boss for the game, and I'd like to know which one you guys think is best, so please comment which one is your favorite. Anyway, that's it for this devlog. I'll see you on the next one.